Alright, I just really wanted to talk about my Aldo collection. I know this is kind of a random video, but J-pop is something that I am super passionate about. Like as you could tell by my last, I guess, video, talking about Aldo. And for like the one person wondering, I will be getting back to my Kaufman of Vanity and Lele playthrough. I just really haven't gotten the urge to go do that, which is something I really struggle with when it comes to making videos. But I just really wanted to talk about Aldo and J-pop in general. I really want to make more videos talking about this stuff, because like I said, it's something that I'm super passionate about. And I will be, like I said, I will be getting back to gaming videos, but stuff like this, like talking about Aldo, and just J-pop in general, and probably anime too, and manga, are just something that I just really love talking about. So yeah, here's my Aldo collection. Stuff like on my desk and near my desk are these, I think these are stickers that came with the Mars Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure these are stickers, I'm not entirely sure. But then down here, I have this, I want to say postcard. I don't think it's a postcard, but I'm going to say postcard, that you would have gotten if you saw the Shinzo movie, I guess, in theaters. I also have these folders that I got during Wish, which I also really love these. I want to get these framed. But they aren't on the shelves because there's not enough space, and they're also too big for the shelves, but I really want to get these framed. Off over in this kind of area, we have this all-night radio glass. I don't know what kind of glass you'd call this. When I bought it, I thought it was a shot glass. It is very clearly not that. Then we have this acrylic stand of Aldo that came with Zanmu, which Zanmu is back there. It's just kind of being blocked by the stand. I also have this little keychain that came with Zanmu. Up here I have two, I guess, trading cards, I guess is what you'd call them. I want to say this one came with the best Aldo bum, and then I forget which one this one came with. Going back down here, I have this I'm a Controversy keychain of Kiko. We have the Shinzo movie on Blu-ray that also came with this little keychain. Before I move her out of the way, we have this, I don't know if you'd really count this as Aldo. I personally do, but I have this figure of Uta from One Piece, which obviously Aldo is the singing voice of Uta. I'm not a One Piece fan. Literally the only reason I own this is because of Aldo. Moving Uta out of the way, we have more stickers for Mars. Then obviously we have the Mars Blu-ray. We have this pin that I got during the Wish tour. And then in the back we have Sakura Biyori and Time Machine with the acrylic stands of Aldo and Miku. I love these. I think these are super cute. And then obviously we have the card back there. And then basically the last things on this shelf are this keychain of Aldo, and then up here, which is not official merch, kind of clearly, this little card that was given to me in a goodie bag during Wish. This second shelf, it is mainly plushies, but we also have Shoka in the back with this acrylic stand and a card that's kind of hiding back there. It is mainly plushies of Naima. We have the small one, and then we have the two bigger ones, both open mouth and closed. And then more keychains. We have ones for Shoka and Sakura Biyori and Time Machine, and then not Aldo, but I think it's close enough. She's the producer. We have a Phantom Sita keychain from when I saw them during the Moth to a Flame tour of Hasui. Then for this final shelf, we have this poster of her performing show back here. We have another one of these little, I guess, postcards is what you'd call them. This other sticker, I think it's a sticker, I don't know. I can't remember if this came with, I want to say it came with one of the Blu-rays. I think it came with Shinzo, I'm pretty sure. Either Shinzo or it came with the Sakura Biyori and Shoka singles. I'm pretty sure it came with Shinzo though. And then obviously if I move this light stick out of the way, we have the best Aldo bum, and then I also have the thing that it came in the box up there. And then we have this, which I think is like the most interesting thing in my collection, one of the most interesting things in my collection. I don't really know what these are supposed to be, but these are cards, if I can pick them up one-handed. These are cards of each of her songs, and then go back in there. These cards are like lyrics from those songs. Like this is obviously Usewa, and then these are lyrics from Usewa, and it's like that for, I think it's every one of her songs, I'm pretty sure. As you can tell, this obviously came with the Adobum. And then we have a postcard. I know that this is a postcard. I think I talked about it when I was talking about the poster. But I wanted to point it out again because I know I have another postcard somewhere. I know I have another Ado postcard somewhere. I don't know where it is though. I know I'm not crazy. I know for a fact I have another one, and I just don't know where it is. We have this Odo plushie. I want to say the character's name is Odori, I think. I could be misremembering. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Either that's her name and I'm just butchering it, or I'm just wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I feel like I'm gonna get somebody commenting like about those new plushies that just came out of Ado's character herself. And I do really want to get those. I'll probably end up getting them off of eBay or something. I'm gonna try to get the one that they're selling during Hibana when I go see her in Orlando. But I do really want to get those plushies before anybody says anything about them. Then like the last thing for these shelves are my Phantom Sita light stick or pen light, whatever you want to call them, which I have set to purple since Rinka is my favorite member. While I'm on the topic of Phantom Sita, if you follow me on TikTok, I've told this story before when I saw them, but since I'm here talking about Phantom Sita, I want to talk about it again. So I saw them during their show in Chicago, and our hotel was like literally right around the corner from the venue. And we were staying at the same hotel as Phantom Sita, and we did not realize that until after the concert. The way we know this is both because they confirmed what hotel they were staying at after the concert, and also when we checked in, there was this group of Japanese girls just in the lobby, 5 of them and then one like older woman with them, and we didn't think much of it since, you know, it's a Japanese concert. And then we kept seeing them, like, I think we were there for like, I think 3 days, 2 or 3 days, something like that. And we kept seeing them like all around the hotel, like in the lobby, like in the hallways. And then the day of the concert, me and my mom get up for the day and we're going down for like breakfast or something like that. And so we get up, we go to the elevator, and it stops on the 2nd floor. And we didn't know this at the time, but one of the members steps onto the elevator. And if I had to get, because all of them are wearing face masks, if I had to guess, it was either Hasui or Rinka because of their bangs. I'm pretty sure it was Rinka, because to me, Hasui's hair is like pretty recognizable. So I'm pretty sure it was Rinka. And this makes me sound like I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure it's Rinka because during the show, because we were pretty close to the stage, when they were like stopping to talk to the audience, Rinka just kept staring at me. So I'm pretty sure it was Rinka. Again, that could just be a coincidence, but like she really was just like staring at me. Like they were like everybody was staring forward and we're kind of to the side, and Rinka is just, her head is just facing towards us, just staring at us. So I'm pretty sure it was Rinka. And the rest of my collection is in my bedroom, which is just through that door. It's not a lot, like most of my stuff is in here, but I might as well show that stuff off as well. Off with the calendar that they released earlier this year. Nothing really special about it. It's a calendar. But for some reason, this always gets a bunch of views whenever I post me changing the month on it over on TikTok. I don't really know why. I mean, views are views, so I'll take it. But anyways, like right above my bed are the posters and obviously Phantom Sita poster. Like obviously we have the ones that they sold during Wish, both the Wish one and just regular Ado. And then we have this mirror one that they sold for like a limited time over on her online store. And I'm pretty sure at the pop-up store that was a few months ago, I'm pretty sure. And obviously, like I said, we have the Phantom Sita poster that I got during the Moth to a Flame tour, which was actually drawn by Junji Ito. Yippee! But that's about it for my Ado collection. I've kind of been wanting to make a video talking about like my manga collection and just like this room in general, because it's just filled with anime, like stuff like that. So if you guys want to see a video like that, I'd totally be willing to do it. I just haven't done it because I just don't know if anybody would want to see that. I mean, it's not like this channel is that huge anyways, but I just wanted to talk about my Ado collection. I made a video on TikTok talking about it, like I think a couple months ago. But I just wanted to make a kind of longer video going into it. Obviously, I didn't go into a lot of things, but with this format, I could talk about more stuff like, hi Tessie, like the plushies, obviously the Phantom Sita story, stuff like that. But if don't knock that over, stop it. My next video is either going to be a video about Uzumaki, which I've been working on for like months. I want to do an Ado iceberg. I haven't started working on that though, because I don't know where to start really. And I also want to make a video talking about Phantom Sita. So like those are kind of my big 3 projects that I really want to work on. When will those come out? I don't know. I have like a huge, like I said at the beginning, I have a huge like issue with like pushing myself to go record and stuff. So if it takes me forever to upload a video, that's why. Just like I don't have the urge to. So my apologies for that. Like the Uzumaki video, I'm done with the script and I've been editing it for like months, but it takes me like forever to actually go back to editing because I just don't have that urge. But if you want more of me, go follow me over on TikTok at Noah the Blue Pikmin. As of recording this, it's supposed to be banned here in America in like, I think a week, I think. I doubt it will, but obviously knock on wood. But we'll find out, I guess. But also follow me on Twitter at NoahGold14. I think that's about it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.